is from the heart. A lot of people told us to get in contact with you. When you underground, you go in and you do what you feel.
Oh my God.
Circumnavigating planet Earth.
Underground Radio.
Underground Radio.
And we are... Hit the button, Pete. Live!
We are live.
We live!
I feel like I'm working with a crazy man.
You gone crazy.
You have.
Do you know what happened?
You had a coffee.
Oh, well, I was feeling a bit knackered, so I thought I'd have a bit of a power nap. And then I woke up still feeling like, you know, like I need more sleep. But anyhow, I got out of bed, had a coffee, and then bing! I'm ready to go. I'm good to go, bro.
I think I'm regretting getting you that coffee grinder for Father's Day.
Oh, I do like a good grind, Rach. Who doesn't? Hey, speaking of grinding, what were you telling me about Drew Barrymore before?
I don't know. You asked me something.
No, didn't you mention Drew?
Oh, she's got a new talk show.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, you threw me.
Okay. So
She does. She has a new talk show, apparently.
Right.
So that will be interesting.
Does she have a nightly top 7 at 7 on her show?
Oh, no. Not as cool as our show.
Nah.
Lol.
So here for the underground people, not for just our own self-indulgence.
Yes, trying to find the next new up-and-coming musicians, artists, rappers.
Yeah.
The people that are making the real music.
So all these people that have been watching our music videos, we've been sending out and wanting to get stuff on, how would they go about that, Rach?
Well, you can go to the website, probably best streaming on the website. We've also got Twitch, YouTube, Instagram and Facebook.
That's right. So just go to our website, undergroundradio.com.au, and all the links and stuff will be there.
And I think we are doing voting on Facebook at the moment. So if you want to vote on songs that you want to see played in the top 7, just check it out on Facebook.
You know, I feel like I've been a bit of a telecommunications slave today, Rach.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing with social media, isn't it? When you got to get on there and it takes hours.
It does.
You can see why there's actually job titles that are just social media manager, because it is a full-time job, literally.
Yeah.
There are so many social media channels now. It's crazy.
Man, I spent so much time just on Instagram and on Messenger and on the phone as well. So, you know, hey, we've got some good artists teed up, you know.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, so we've got some good interviews coming up this week, to name a few. And we've also got In With a Bullet, a new number 2 tonight. A little bit of movement on our nightly top 7.
Yeah, so stay tuned this week and we'll be bringing some great artists to you.
Yeah, and welcome back to all our regular listeners, those that have been tuning in, helping us reach our milestones. We're having little milestones all the time on Instagram and YouTube, getting a bit of a following, so that's good. That's what we're here for.
As long as people are enjoying the show, and we're bringing great new music and showcasing some really amazing Aussie talent and worldwide talent.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do.
Let's get into it, Rach. Let's do it.
7. Underground Radio.
Number 7.
Yeah. The Tale of the Scorpion. Get over here. Never had he seen a meaner season displeasing to the album. Got us squeezing on them seasoners like heathens breathing. Well, that's your problem. Feeling like demons, Jesus, Holy Ghost, and the Father. That gas on E, steaming, cleaning in the inside of that hand and bottle. Pedal to the flow, I'm soaring. Time to score when the shit hit full throttle. Speeding like I'm playing off the scene in my key and drive that whip like a Maserati. Never been the one to break it down when I'm in your town. My crowd don't make no sound. True pouring out my mouth for this town's the foul who try my cake and now I came to take the crown. You can call me the king. I can't go half of my soul. It's cold and amethyst. On my ring is cloud over doubt. Shout it out when the angels sing. If it ain't the gold inside my flow, then it's the swords that I swing. Yo, my mind been on hold. Trust is what you envision. When it comes to this music, yo, be sick with precision. Try to warn them with Jurassic. Yo, this classic, so listen. With my hands on the wheel, you best avoid the collision. Yo, my mind been on hold. Trust is what you envision. When it comes to this music, yo, we sing with precision. Try to warn with Jurassic, this classic, so listen. With my hands on the wheel, condom, I'm talking gang and squeeze. Missions like the T-1000, brainless ain't with that stainless. Born and raised in neighborhoods that cops don't go as dangerous. A couple steps inside my Timberlands that you don't have the faintest notion in my motion, just to show 'em why I'm the greatest. Respect for this game. R.I.P. to the ones that we lost the latest. Never been the one to stop the pace in the face of death. It's automatic. Every track laced with that venom, charged to the max. You feel that static. Other rappers fake it and you still like to play it, even though they plastic. Me, I'm trying to detonate, then escape my fate. As of late, when you all get blasted, take it to the top where they drop. Even though my pops would tell you I'm the fastest. Music that I shape like clay, so crazy is grace when I touch that casket. It's washed with acid, then boom, we let them have it. So close, smell it with my nose. It reeks of death with something tragic. You can tell by the body played it down without that fashion. Make a bitch disappear out here like Houdini with this magic. See, my diligence is militant. We killing if you asking. See, we willing to be the villain if they feeling why I'm filled with passion. The ceiling that I'm peeling through is real when you bout that action. Smash while I'm grabbing on the ad and I got it on the back. It's like I'm Pac-Man. Yo, my mind been on hold. Trust is what you envision when it comes to this music. Yo, be sick with precision. Try to warn them with Jurassic. Yo, this classic, so listen. With my hands on the wheel, you best avoid the collision. Yo, my mind been on hold. Trust is what you envision when it comes to this music. Yo, be sick with precision. Try to warn them with Jurassic. This classic, so listen. With my hands on the wheel, you best avoid the collision.
And that's how it ends, just like that. And everybody who's thinking, what's going on with the audio? You know, is it the internet? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you're watching on? No, guys, it's not any of that. It's fully me. It's fully me. All right?
Yes, and I think Instagram's struggling a little bit too, so...
Nothing's struggling. It's all good.
Okay. It just looks like my stream that's coming from Instagram is frozen. So if you're having any problems, let us know. But that was a great song. I just love the flamenco guitar in that one.
Yeah.
And Peter, they an Aussie artist. Tell us a little bit about them.
Ryanito. Yeah. That's number 7 on the countdown tonight. Tell you more about Ryanito tomorrow night. I'm hoping for an interview as well. So don't want to spoil too much. You know, I'm not real big on the old spoiler alerts. Nah.
Clearly not.
But yeah, we've got a special guest coming up at about 20 minutes time. So we've still got another couple of songs to get through before then. Another one, at least another 2 songs to get through before then. Yeah.
Awesome. So loving some of this new music that you're finding, and you've been posting all day, Pete. There's been...
Well, that's right. I mean, the whole idea of the top 7 at 7 underground songs, it's getting people to vote. People, you know, to like the songs, like it, kick it to the gutter, whatever. We don't really care. It's up to you guys. So if you like it, just, you know, give it a thumbs up. And, you know, if you don't, well, you know, so be it. But, yeah, you know, when dealing with Facebook, it's not always easy. A lot of people viewing stuff on Facebook, though. That's the problem. This Zuckerberg bloke, he really figured it out, didn't he? Him and Google, and
Yeah, I think it's Facebook and Google mostly. But have you noticed if you tried to post anything, like share a post on COVID from a newspaper, online digital media agency, that there's actually like a little flag that comes up and says you're about to share something that's COVID related.
All right.
I mean, hot dang, yeah, I know that.
Really?
Why are you telling me? Like, you know, are we allowed to post anything COVID related, or is, you know...
I haven't had that experience.
I've had it a couple of times now.
Really?
So I shared a post today because there was some exciting news from the Daily Mail.
Right.
And it says that there's been a breakthrough with scientists in the US that have found an antibody, and they're hoping that it means that they can prevent people getting coronavirus, and they can actually stop it before it causes sickness. And it's been successful in hamsters and mice, I believe. But yeah, I tried to share that story, and Facebook was, it came up with a flag saying, this is a COVID story. Are you sure you want to share and more information on, so...
I'm just wondering if I should feel comfortable about taking something that's being tested on hamsters and mice, how closely...
They test everything on hamsters and mice.
Yeah, but, test it on people, would you?
Have you ever asked that question before? I don't think you have.
It goes really well on the hamsters and the mice. I'm interested in the clinical trials on the humans.
The humans.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. Antibodies are a better way to go than relying on, immunisation to, Is that the same thing? Or is that different approach? Is that what you're talking about?
I think this is a different approach, yeah. It's not a, I guess they would turn it into a vaccine, but it's, preventing the virus from taking hold. Now, reports that we've heard from doctors, and I mean, this is face-to-face reports, we've talked to friends who are doctors, and they have said that 80% of people that get COVID will actually end up having heart problems and other, long-term effects that we don't understand yet.
Right.
So,
okay.
Is that true? I mean, where is this information coming from?
Well, it's probably 90% of what you hear is, probably BS. Don't you reckon?
You just don't know because they're not really showing us the evidence. I think a lot of people want to see the evidence now.
Doesn't matter which angle it's coming from, whether it's coming from the pollies, even the stuff coming from the doctors, because, quite often when you go to see the doctor, you want more than one opinion anyway, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And just a shout out to Heavy Arms watching from Milano, Italy. Thanks for joining us on Instagram.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, bro. Got to keep the show moving along.
Definitely. So let's play number 6, Pete.
Yeah.
Song number 6.
Underground Radio.
6.
Face hidden in the shadows, looking sus, paint dripping from his arrows. He shouldn't rush, but time's ticking, it is narrow. Tick-tock, pissed off, about to flip and wrap those hands around your neck. Let it snap, yo, chatting all this bullshit while they track phones, get back home. Hear a knock-knock, no, who's there? Quick bounce, jump the back, yo. Ditch the stash, go mismatch clothes with a buddy while we crack jokes. Roast pork, let it crackle like your tap phone. So you talk, got no backbone, and you're baffled when you're back broke. Black joke on your mind, you ain't cooked right. Half these maggots act blind, but got good sight. They're the type that would try to put a knife into your spine, never acting like they would lie. I've watched the good die young and turn sour. Dirty on the drugs, cunts need a fucking shower. Detergent in their blood, cause the plug's got the power. Pipe lit up, turn to rubble in an hour. Twin tower life spectrum, never been about it, cause I learnt from my friends and family. Tragedies never have a nice ending, unless you like death and crime. Goodbye heaven. Welcome to hell where your thoughts don't sleep, don't speak, you gotta feed the beast. Welcome to hell where your thoughts don't sleep, don't speak, you gotta feed the beast. Crawling up the walls while my neck's contorting. 3 in the morning and I kept on drawing at my desk just yawning. Insomniac, full of stress and boredom. I've got to rap, but I can't address this nausea when I gotta perform. Sets it's all just gone out the window. Forgetful thoughts, self-doubt begins. Yo, I'll amount to shit and let amounts of shit go. Bring down your ship and let you drown on lingo. I'm underground with sick notes and sinister ways. Thunderclouds ain't shit when they ain't giving you rain. Just watch it get dark as your misery plays. More tricks on your brain till you're pissing away. Your gifts as you take, another sip as you fade. Disappear with no trace, your soul simmering and you're in a different place. Quick kick through the gates as you picked up the pace. You couldn't picture this, but it just slipped into frame. Fiction to realism, yeah, this wizard is strange. Something's with you today, so we whisper to the spirits as you lit up the sage. Welcome to hell where your thoughts don't sleep, don't speak, you gotta feed the beast. Welcome to hell where your thoughts don't sleep, don't speak, you gotta feed the beast. I try to write but feel like my mind's a burden. The truth hides, there's two sides like Tyler Durden. Fight fight for first when immersed in my words wicked. Feeling cursed, still can't learn from my burnt bridges. Still turn vicious when handed the mic. My quill spills ink, light a candle and write. Eat a pill, drink, recapture the vibe. The addict inside won't let me be. I'm feeling deadly, the devil keeps tempting me with a recipe. Behead the next MC, accept defeat. Take the exit G, you'll never get to me with your jealousy. These jesters be some whack rapping fake clowns, thinking that you're trapping while you're sapped in your vape clouds. In it for the flashing cash like you paid out. You're in the outback on my lap, catch a breakdown. What you got to say now? Huh? What? Nothing as always while I'm stuck fucked in these hallways. Talking a wall stain, awkward, they all strain, staunch in the tall gates. Welcome to hell.
Yeah. He got me. Bro McMidas, Underground Nightly Top 7. Hey, you know we've got that dude on the show a little bit later on in the week too, Rach.
Yes, and I'm just going to laugh if that song gets you every single night.
It does. And there's another one. There's another one that gets me too. You know, artists do that on purpose.
It's like when you make a telephone call and then you get the answering machine and they're on the other end going, hello. And you're like, hi. And they're like, hello. Hello.
I know. It's the same thing
every time.
You know, with like the birds on the wire that sit above your shiny car when you've just cleaned it and they crap on your roof. That's no accident either.
That's no accident. They're lining you up and they're like, we're going to shut on your car.
Absolutely. And hey, let me mention the artists that we've got coming up later in the week. We've got Josh from Day Trippers. He'll be on about 10 minutes from now. We've also got T from Till the Break in Adelaide. He'll be on Wednesday night. We've got Mick Midas there. He'll be on Thursday. And Flipson from London on Friday.
Wow. Sounds like a supersonic week.
We're on fire here.
We are.
So hot you better turn up the AC, Rach.
Speaking of which, I don't even have the remote control in my hands.
Yeah. Hey, let's keep the show moving along. Where are we at? We're at about number 5.
Underground 5.
Number 5.
I just wanna be the greatest, but that takes patience. Headed to the top, I want my name in the page. You can tell me I'm not hungry, cause it's playing with my cravings. Smell my success, I'm in love with the fragrance. Over like a boss, running, I'ma take it. Not just rapping on this beat, cause I'm trying to make a statement. I'm in love with who I am, they can't make a replacement. My past chasing me and I can't seem to escape it. They ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm doing fine. Even when I'm broken and dying inside. Remember all the days I told my I'ma stop calm. On the way is up, cause my life is inclined. Doing so great, even turn palm. I'm trying to get cheese, I have to grind. Get it, I didn't love her money, but it turned to a face. I need a better place, cause I'm tired of my city. Sleepless nights, they will never give a brother credit. Instead of embrace, they hate, and that's pathetic. I sat back and learned now it's time to take it over. Wish you love to drink, but he ain't love to be sober. Who knew he would drink and drink until it's over. I don't respect the way you love, so you gotta just sober. Standing in the morgue, got my tears froze over. Ever since then, I know I love being sober. Not many friends, I grew up as a toddler, so I wasn't scared. I made friends with my monsters. No, I'm not a killer, but trust me, don't try. I got anger built up to more than just stop. And my conscience both demons, so trust me, they don't mind. I can see the truth, I see past for the lie. You don't need to watch, tell it's my time. I don't need this sun, I'm always gon' say. I want my name to be around when I ain't here. Living in the moment, but I wanted this for years. They be like, hey, boy, you made it, but I still feel like you dead. A lot of people hate it, but I tell them I don't care, cause I'm taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, I'm taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, I'm taking over. I just want to be around when I ain't here. They be like, hey, boy, you made it, but I still feel like you dead. A lot of people hate it, but I tell them I don't care, cause I'm taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest, I'm taking over. I'ma soon be the greatest.
That Daytal DM, Underground Radio Nightly Top 7. That's his track 2020 at number 5. Did you like that one, Rach?
It's awesome. And I just really love how these artists really back themselves. And, you know, it's such a simple video clip, but it's just awesome. Like, I'm sure he got, like, his friend to shoot it on DSLR, but just the creativity, you know.
That is the whole point of Underground. I mean, you can keep it simple. You can shoot it on an iPhone. And, I mean, I keep looking for stuff that's just, you know, even done in people's bedrooms, you know. But you have tracks like that could be up against something that, you know, somebody might have dropped megabucks on. And, you know, megabucks doesn't always get you where you want to go in the underground, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But the underground, you know, it's the real soul of music, isn't it?
It is.
What people are producing, you know, for themselves rather than just for a record company.
It's real. And, you know, I just love, like, really raw talent. And, you know, quite often, especially in commercial stuff, you hear music, it's just like, man, what about artists getting noticed that have got real talent? And that's what I'm really excited about tonight.
Yeah, well, the thing that I love about YouTube and Facebook, even Instagram, is that, you know, it's leveling the playing field really for everyone. So, you know, that's it's awesome. And it's hard actually to find, you know, there's 7 billion people on the planet. How do you find this stuff? So, yeah, it's hard to find, but it's great when you find it. It's like gold. Yeah,
exactly. And I tell you what, with the whole way the internet has exploded since COVID, I mean, internet broadcasting it's really something to be reckoned with these days. You know, so, I mean, how can you have, you know, the most popular radio station in the world, how can you have it, you know, with a transmitter in, say, Sydney?
Well, exactly. I mean, you have to be online, don't you? It doesn't really matter what you're doing. You need to be online. But, yeah, it definitely is a challenge depending what kind of business you're doing. But with radio, it just makes sense.
Our transmitters are circling the planet right now. So got people listening in Italy tonight. We've got people listening in London, the US, UK, New Zealand, Sydney. We're going down to Victoria soon. Man, I feel really, I know it's not a good word to say, but I do feel privileged to be broadcasting, you know, from a pretty cool studio to, you know, a worldwide audience. And, yeah, just having such awesome comments coming through from the listeners and the artists and all that.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And speaking of the studio, it's amazing what it's become because we started working on this 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And back then it was just, you know, an old wine cellar and, you know...
a wine cellar. Well, with a sewerage pipe going through the roof.
With a sewerage pipe going through the roof. And there was also...
and the rats.
And the rats. And the possums that would pee over everything. We used to have this award on the wall, which was an ARIA award for Joel Turner and the Modern Day Poets. And we had a possum climb through one day and actually pee over the whole thing, which was pretty nasty. You had to clean that off. But this was like, you know, open air with the rats and it was dirty. And that's where the underground came from.
Yeah, it was
underground bunker.
It was legit underground garage stuff, wasn't it?
It was underground garage, yes. So... yeah, it took 13 years, but it's finally there.
What happened to the gold record that was on the wall?
Well, we had that. We were borrowing it, actually, and we had to give that back to the original artist, Tim Turner, who was one of the number one... I think he was the first number one rapper in Australia. Yeah, is that right?
Tim Turner from
to get an ARIA award.
From the Modern Day Poets was the first...
And Joel Turner, but obviously Tim Turner wrote...
Yeah, These Kids.
These Kids. So.
That's right. So Tim was the first white number one rapper to have an ARIA number one hit in Australia. And I think that song spent a few weeks at number one in about 2004 or something, didn't it? What year was that?
I think it was 2004, 2003, 2004.
Yeah. So we've been hanging in the scene for a while, Rach, haven't we?
Well, you certainly have.
Yeah. Gee, thanks, Rach. You're making me sound old.
Oh, you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm feeling pretty good tonight, Rach.
And you're old school. There's nothing more cool than old school.
Yeah. Hey, let's keep it moving right along. I'm really excited that we've got Josh from Day Trippers on the line shortly. Before we get him there, I want to play one of their dope tracks. I love this. This is Disarray. And you're watching undergroundradio.com.au, coming to you at Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
So you went and left it. I've been kept at bay. Don't come back acting like you've been away. Ain't a thing has changed but the hair on top. Still dreaming I'm on top. I still dream of love I can't forget. I still see the future in the sunset. Rapping like a gun, motherfucker, I ain't done yet. Now I introduce to you a piece of shit. I wish that things could be different. The sequence out of order and I need to quit. Play a record, I can see that you're bored. Made a bomb to detonate if they ever applaud. I'm a man who has become undone. I have no escape and there's nowhere to run. But I'm gonna spit with every breath in my lung. It's the day trip, a shadowy figure. Come and live like an enigma. My peace is gone since yesterday. Why has this day gone to disarray? I'm in disarray. Won't each and all it's every step I take to fall and fade. But I'm in disarray.
Myself last year, I still hear your laugh here, but from a picture frame for my ears only then fades away. Like money I sniffed away to stay in a state of disarray, praying I just slip away. These days I sip whiskey and stay away so you miss me. I know you've been busy, but you said to check in if I'm risky. I've been awake for days and in my haze I don't see the rage, I become it. Exit my own body and float above it. I know some nights I drink too much, but I can't survive without a crutch. I need the rush, so I switch it up and split the Dutch and twist it up. My thinking sucks, brain is fucked, try to keep it hush, but it eats me up deep in my guts. Feel it in my lungs, but it's no sun, my demons run. Deleting love, free to judge any thought I try to touch. Said I need a gun, they got the right one, I can hold a grudge, but hold my tongue. I'm out of touch, out of time, lost my grip and losing my mind. I said I'm losing my mind, fuck.
My peace is gone since yesterday. Why has this day gone to disarray? I'm in disarray. Won't each and all it's every step I take to fall and fade. But I'm in disarray. My peace is gone since yesterday. Why has this day gone to disarray? I'm in disarray. Won't each and all it's every step I take to fall and fade. But I'm in disarray. My peace has gone. My peace has gone. My peace has gone. My peace has
Well, man, the music on Disarray. Wow. How cool is that?
That is totally awesome. And that's Day Trippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great band. And I believe we're about to interview them, Peter.
Yeah, well, I was chatting with Josh from Day Trippers. There we go. Hit the button, Pete. I was chatting with Josh from Day Trippers a little earlier this afternoon. And it was like, okay, are you going to call me or am I going to call you? So he did say he would call me.
I see. So we're just waiting on his call. And we've got someone just asking Heavy Arms on Instagram. So where can this music be purchased? Are they on Bandcamp? Where can we find this artist if we're looking for them?
Day Trippers, you'll find their stuff on YouTube, and they've got links there. And I'm pretty sure they're on Instagram as well. So a lot of them have got Spotify. Actually, Day Trippers... here comes the call right now. Why don't we let Josh talk to us about this stuff, and he can tell us himself. If we get the technology to work with us, it's always good when things go right. Look at that. Yo!
What's happening?
We got Josh.
Hey, guys.
Josh and Eamon in the house.
How are we doing? What's the feel?
Yeah, good boys. Say good day to Rach. She's on the other mic. I'm sorry you can't see her on the...
Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Well, we've got to say we absolutely love your music, and we have people asking on Instagram, where can they actually purchase your music? So they're really enjoying it.
Oh, that's awesome. It's Disarray's up on Spotify at the moment, but we're putting out the album on the 24th of next month. So
Fantastic.
It'll be up everywhere then.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so are you guys independent artists here with a record label, or what are you doing? Are you funding yourselves?
Strictly independent. Yeah.
Wow.
Straight out the bedroom.
Fantastic.
Can you tell us about the music on Disarray? I mean, it's fantastic music.
Oh, thank you, man. So Eamon played the guitar on that one?
Well, a lot of it's kind of, was kind of composed at this stage. As far as the electric and all that, and the chorus, and, all of our stuff mostly.
Yeah. There's a little bit of sampling, but not heaps.
But, it's mostly, it's all composed by ourselves. And
yeah, well, congratulations, guys. I mean, playing songs like that on this show is going to have, the commercial stations tuning in, and they're going to say, well, we're going to play that. And it's such a good song,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, awesome. And whereabouts are you guys in Australia? You guys are Aussie, obviously. Whereabouts are you in Australia?
We're in rural Victoria, down in Beechworth, right on the border of New South Wales.
Ah, lovely. And I believe you guys are getting restrictions that are being eased for you in rural Victoria, aren't you? I think that's happening tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many reports and stuff going around. It's either tonight or Thursday, but I think something changes then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit hardcore with all the lockdowns, but obviously people are sort of like spending their time being creative, and we're loving what you guys are doing. So, yeah, keep at it. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. It's the lockdowns actually put a bit of a halt on the album. We were trying to put it out at the top end of the year. But, it's made getting videos and stuff done really difficult. So we're just kind of getting the ball rolling now for next month.
Would you say you guys are more live performers or studio? What do you prefer?
All of it.
Both, I'd say. But
yeah.
I suppose, this whole virus thing has made us, work harder on, trying to put it out other ways at the moment, because we, we could have been rocking heaps of shows at the moment. But,
yeah. I mean, the whole industry has changed so much. I mean, not just the music industry, but pretty much everything, the film industry as well.
Yeah. Well, like I was just thinking about it today, and there's actually been, there's been a couple, but there's next to no music coming out of Victoria this year. Like, what was the last hip-hop album you heard come out of Melbourne? Or there's not much happening. It's terrible. There's some great online performances, and seeing how artists have gotten really creative in how to put out music digitally and content like that and keep their fans entertained has been really inspiring. But putting out an album's really fucking difficult at the moment.
Yeah, you're dead right. I mean, a lot of people have been saying to me, "Oh, where are we finding the tracks?" I tell you what, you got to look bloody hard to find it, because there's, like you say, there's not that much stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty dry out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Sorry, guys, I had to take a phone call. So I'm a little bit caught out here. So In Victoria, obviously, there's been a lot of lockdowns. You don't have any live venues happening. Have you guys got a time frame for when things might start to open up, or you're still in the dark?
It's still kind of in the dark. Like there was the announcement today, and they've said that restaurants and stuff are opening back up, but how that looks for live venues is yet to be seen.
Yeah. Are you keen to maybe shoot a music video for Disarray at some stage? I mean, I love the lyric video.
Yeah, so the video's coming out on October 24th with the album.
Cool. I mean, the music video with Effective Trip, Rachel likened it to the Blair Witch Project thing.
Yeah, with all the VHS type of footage that's fast forwarding. Yeah, well, we actually use real VHS cameras for that too.
Awesome. Right. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Whereabouts did you guys shoot that one?
So that's shot out in a place called the Magic Forest that's near us, out in a pine plantation. And it's like in the middle of a pine forest, but then the pine forest switches to these coastal redwoods, and they get really, like those real big Californian pine trees.
Yeah, it's awesome. Actually, it looks very American, like what you would see in the US. So I really love the style of it.
Yeah, it's a cool, one of Beechworth's best kept secrets sort of thing. Just a cool little area around here.
Yes, looks awesome.
Well, guys, we do want to play your next song, which is it's doing quite well in our Underground Top 7. It's at number 4. Good on you. Is there anything else you want to say, like to the peeps that are watching online tonight?
Go like our social medias. You can find us everywhere at It's Day Trippers, and get ready for that album. Follow us on everything so you can get ready for the drop. There's a very limited vinyl release coming, and October 24th.
Sounds awesome. We'll have to get in the queue for our copy.
Absolutely, yeah. I want that one in my car.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It's good in cars.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming on the show. We're going to watch your progress closely and
and love your work too. So keep it up.
Love your work heaps, and much respect, of course.
Thanks, guys.
Right back at you.
All right, peace. Have a good night, boys.
Peace.
Yeah, laters.
4.
Fred Heights. Good. Hey, top. Don't be afraid to fly. Nobody can touch you.
I'm in my head again, but I can't find my friends. It ain't the lithium, it's Midian, and this is where the monsters live. North of Athabasca, east of Peace River. I'm walking through traffic, hoping I get there. A hypnotist in the blood moon eclipse. Prays for days in this daze, but nobody noticed that I am hopeless. Ain't a soul that can save them. Return me to the earth and I'll come back as a raven. A serpent in the dirt slithered up to this caveman and told me you were gone, world couldn't contain him. Engraven amazement in every creation, so we take what we got and frame mistakes of his paintings. The plot got riveting, I was just visiting a world so sickening. Now the beacon signaling for me to return, and I will share what I've learned while they try to diagnose the symptoms I'm exhibiting.
Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. The wire of the car.
Let's go. Do you think you could fly?
I'm in the pines again, came here to unwind, but I can't find the road that led us here. I'm a skeleton trying to hide. Bury me alive and let the wind keep me dusty. I'll be back to haunt your dreams and show you things you'd rather not see. Untuck the nunchuck, show a buster who got gusto. For the love of underground, we only surface when the sun goes. Splatter punks on acid, shooting nukes like I'm Kane. We're a road of gargoyles, swimming pain from toxic rain. Tick the hit list to see there's anyone I missed, and flip my wrist to the fist. The proof passion still exists. Chivalry is dead when I murder, it's romantic. Staring back at myself in their eyes, I know it's madness. Fast forward the snuff tape, you gotta see the ending. With friends bugging on the couch, they might not leave the bedroom. Take them on a tour to lay on the forest floor. I told you I was twisted on the day trip for sure.
So good. So
wow. I'm just blown away. I have a feeling those guys are going to explode.
Yeah.
And if you're not following them, just go and find their social media and, support these guys because they rock.
Absolutely. I mean, I want guys like that just to stay in the underground as long as they possibly can. I mean, you know...
But that's the point of the underground, isn't it? You have to be unearthed at some time, but
yeah.
They've got their soul in the underground and, because they're independent, I don't think they're going to be ruined by some of these big record companies.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's so important not to sell out. I mean, somebody said the other day, would you take $1 billion never to have sex again?
Absolutely. Yeah, what is the answer to that question?
Well, absolutely not, not even $1 million. But I mean, in terms of music and just being able to hold on to your independence and, keeping it real and just, not allowing record companies to exploit you as a lot of them have written into their contracts.
Yes, and I think what we've seen from experience is that often with a record label, they're looking to make a viable commercial dollar, and that's when they make decisions that, yes, a lot of the time the artists don't agree with, and there's nothing they can do about it. So we've seen that happen before, and I think that's why if you can maintain your independence and do it yourself, but at some stage, you got to back yourself.
Man, I was absolutely stoked to have those guys on the show.
Yeah, they're just I really love their work. It's just really good. Yeah. I think, they're on par. I think they're like the next up and coming Bliss and Esso or Hilltop Hoods for sure.
Yeah, I know. Scary. Scary because I want them here.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to keep them in the underground. But,
life progresses.
It's all about keeping it real, isn't it, Rach?
Yeah. And you got to keep unearthing these gems.
That's right. And keeping the nightly top 7 at 7 moving along.
We do, but October 24, get that album. Get in the queue and get that album. Do yourself a favour.
Don't worry, we'll be promoting it everywhere.
You shall listen to Underground Radio!
Number 3.
Me, but can't deny my legacy, son. On these tracks that I run, from staying fit with the real shit, exercising alive on any run-ups, popping up and popping off like a gun up, super efficient with the move lyrics. That means I enter your soul and move spirits, tarnish your title like you played for the Astros wherever you go, so it affects how your cash flows.
I can feel the sun shining on my future days. Sometimes life surprises you in unusual ways. I'm not poised to blow due to my musical taste, so we took this junkyard and made it a beautiful space. It's been a good run. At times we were losing the race. The comeback kids are now grown and we're choosing our pace. Forget first place or gold, I'll enjoy the journey, and later on look back like a 30 for 30.
Feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. So feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine.
Yeah, you can feel it, filling up the hole in your spirit, penetrating your soul when you hear it. That means love is in close proximity. This is that don't stop energy, feel the connection, and it's stamped with the seal of protection. This is how you heal an infection, this is lifeblood. This the antidote for the nightclub, the filament inside a light bulb. We make it work, but it ain't free labor, and what we worth? Something like Lee Majors, neighbor. Whole nation of $6 million men. That's a good place to begin, yeah. But when the rubber meets the road like a firestone, every narcissist is gonna die alone. Find a quarantine quiet zone. This is real rap shit, something you should try at home.
Feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. So feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. Silent but large power like I'm running a country. You don't know the rum on my reach when I get hungry. I'm never like a sofa that's comfy. Gotta be aggressive like the engine of a Humvee. But then I'm doing the Humpty skating off. Back to the lab to go opposite of soft. Driven like a locomotive to keep the pressure on. Training myself to balance and never measure wrong.
You dead wrong if you said you saw me falling off. Song for songs to beat down, then they haul them off. Paused and coughed the live show is not for the soft. We light it up and burn it down like a Molotov. All in all, the good peoples equals quality. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but honesty. Shaw the analog keeps a knocking till you wobbly. Shout the Carter P, Harvard City, and Monopoly.
Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine.
Feel what I feel when I feel when I'm feeling. This is our time. This is our shine. This is our time. This is our shine. Feel what I feel when I feel when I'm feeling. This is our time. This is our shine. This is our time. This is our shine.
The Good People and Shah the Analog Bastard. I love saying that. The Feel featuring Master Ace. Hey, Rach, don't worry too much about what you're seeing coming through in the online stuff on Facebook and that too, because often they're delayed. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But if you want like the real thing, Twitch is pretty good.
Yeah, Twitch is the best viewing.
Yeah.
And that streams through our website too, so undergroundradio.com.au.
Yeah.
But definitely, yeah, we love your support. So, you know, like our Instagram, follow us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and share it around, share the love. And if you've got, if you're an artist or if you know someone, yeah, get in contact because we love to find new artists. And it's always, the struggle is real.
Yeah, actually, if you want to get it on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/underground_radio.
Yes.
And that's where you'll get it. Yeah, so a bit of an international show tonight. That one there, obviously from New York.
Awesome.
Yeah. We've got stuff from Adelaide later in the week. Also, London. Got a London interview coming up on Friday. The only thing is, of course, the time difference.
Yeah, so that's always a bit tricky
trying to figure out the time difference, and make it so that we don't get lost in the time warp.
Yeah, which sometimes we do. Sometimes, you know, we've got the wrong time. They're asleep. They're at work. You know, or yeah. So it is a bit tricky. I think we've had to do some interviews at all kinds of odd hours. So. Yeah, working in with people in time zones.
Actually, we've got T from Adelaide. Pretty sure he's from Adelaide. From Till the Break. Who are Till the Break? In with the bullet, as they say, at number 2.
Underground Radio. Song number 2.
Till the break, it's me I'm looking for. This is how I spend my days. I don't know how to be myself without the art. I don't know how to be myself. What? You forget about the art? Too many old farts. And they making decisions. And they're flaking by the minute. A world without art and the culture is doomed to wither and die. The results are full focus on survival and politics. Rotten shit no different than a dog or a pig. Welcome to the great unknown. The ministers sitting on phones. They colourless, cutthroat, emotionless. They ain't dance, they ain't paint. Yeah, they expressionless. Yes, I say what they say no. Well, I'ma keep art on the throne. Get it in if you don't know. Keep up that music, keep up that flow, man. Go deep in the zone. What? You forgetting about the art? Well, here's the start. How you think we made humanity from song and dance to ancient times is plain to see, plain to see, plain to see.
It's me I'm looking for.
Plain to see, it's plain to see.
This is how I spend my day.
This is how I spend my day.
I don't know how to be myself.
Without the I, without the I.
I don't know how to be myself. Bring out the sun, let it shine in my room. Allow the heavens down, dine with the stars in the moonlight. Nighttime, swim with the dolphins, run with the wolves, fly high with the cold wind. I dig in the earth until fathoms deep, sink into the grave, nah, gravity. Wake up blessed, walk on a sunset, talk with the dawn before it's even begun yet. Horizon, sunrise, sold in my tears, the seas in my eyes. Yeah, and you can see in my eyes, it's me, I've arrived, free and alive. The force that pumps power coursing through our blood from the same jug pouring in all of us. You could be the alley cat, cautious in a slaughter hunt, or the white swan perfect on the waterfront, or the seagull diving in a mist, riding on the sunshine provided and ocean roars, foe or friend. It's me I'm looking for again. It's me,
it's me,
it's me I'm looking for.
It's plain to see, it's plain to see.
This is how I spend my day.
How I spend my day.
I don't know how to be myself.
Without the us, without the us.
I don't know how to be myself. Who am I? Who am I? Bluer skies reflecting you and I, do or die.
Lebremonite, always sandy ties when the weather is nice.
It's the simple things in life, give the bread a slice.
10.05 is the price at the door for the live.
Take some money from the shows and turn it into videos.
We do it all for the vibe, we do it all for the pines. Scratch the pine needles,
smoke the pine cones.
I do it all for the rhyme.
There was something I thought that I couldn't find.
Who am I? Who am I?
It's me I'm looking for. It's me I'm looking.
It's me.
It's me I'm looking for.
It's me I'm looking.
It's me I'm looking for.
Me I'm looking for. Yeah.
It's me I'm looking for.
It's me I'm looking for.
It's me I'm looking for. It's me.
Yeah.
Wow. How cool are they?
I tell you what, there's a lot of people online that really like that song, eh?
Yeah, that is fantastic. And where are those guys from?
Well, I did say Adelaide before, but I think I actually stuffed up. I think they're from Perth.
I see. Wow.
Yeah.
I just,
Actually,
I love that too.
Yeah.
How good are the artists?
I know.
They're just amazing.
I know. I'm pretty sure they are from Perth because I'm one of these guilty people that's never been to WA.
I know.
Isn't that just terrible?
It is. Just get on a plane.
Yeah, do they still fly?
I don't know. I know we can go to the Northern Territory. I'm not sure about...
That's another place I've never been.
WA. I know. It's just sacrilege.
Hey, isn't this the perfect time to start exploring Australia?
It is. And we have such a great backyard as well.
I really want to go to WA and watch the...
sunset over the ocean?
Exactly.
I took the words right out of your mouth.
Yeah.
How
actually,
about that?
I noticed with some of those beach shots, the sunset in the background. It looks beautiful.
It does. It looks amazing. And how good are they? Wow.
Yeah, those boys are all over it. Mad as. As they say, yeah. So that's pretty much it for another night, Rach.
Wow, I've been rocking out to this show, Pete.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
awesome work. Awesome work, all the artists.
Yeah.
I don't want tonight to end. It's been too good.
Yeah, thanks to all the artists that have been sending in music videos too. Yeah, getting some cool stuff coming through. And of course, as I say, the easiest place to check out where you can find all that stuff is undergroundradio.com.au.
Absolutely.
Is that it?
Yeah. And we'll see you again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So coming to you live, 7 p.m. weekdays.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Number one.
you are not the man. Me and Sloth do it big from Fremantle to Rockingham. We need the cream, so we gotta jam. That's why the Megatherium be in the kitchen with the pots and pans. Damn, with them laid back boys, we keep it pretty chill till you make that noise. Oi, just know when you raise that voice that it was you who went and made that choice. I guess down for the mantle. That's 2 16s down and I'm done, G. Wait, a third verse can't fuck me. Maybe I could just free? Fine, all the spit to my eyes twitch and my tongue bleeds, eh? Tell me who do it like this. I have not heard anybody like it, they're losing their shit. Like whose fucking music is this? I've never heard of him, man. The dude must be new to this shit. Go get a clue, I'm legit, bitch, I'm a vet. I don't spit for the check, I only spit so I can put these little spitters in check. They all think that I'm threatened, they better give me respect. I'll roll through your whole crew and any old news click that you rap. Yeah, I tell it like it is, even if it ain't. I don't just tell it, I fucking yell it up in your face. Think again, if a rapper tries to put me in my place, I'ma have him pick a spade and go and dig his grave.
That's Megatherium Stereo, our number one track tonight. See you guys tomorrow night. Peace.
Underground Radio.
.com.au.